Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, San, Right Honorable Friday Osai Osanebi, member, Delta State House of Assembly, and other human rights activists have lamented that Nigeria is now under siege as the federal government and its agencies continue their onslaught on the civic space and freedom of expression. They spoke at a workshop tagged Fake News, Internet Shutdowns and 2023 Elections, organized by the Center for Advancement of Civil Liberties and Development, aka Center for Liberty, stressing that the threat to digital freedom, freedom of expression, and changing of the Nigeria media would hinder the nation's development. They expressed concerns that there might be plans by the government to shut down the social media before, during, and perhaps immediately after the 2023 general elections. To this end, they called on the citizenry to collectively ensure that democracy be not lost, saying we must self-regulate our usage of the social media to avoid the government regulation. The government regulating the social media will be unpalatable. If care is not taken, the government may regulate the social media by 2023. The government should not shut down the internet because a few people misuse it. We must take the destiny of our country in our hands. Everyone in the country should not be subjected to punishment. The government has the capacity to track whoever makes inciting comments, Falana stated, retreating that the constitution backed the freedom of expression. Osanebi, represented by his special assistant on media and publicity, Raf Agbanashi, noted that the right to freedom of expression was not absolute, as it did not make room for fake news or hate speech. Recently, communications through some media houses com platform were shut down by the federal government due to some of their media reportage on the actions of governments. Given some of the challenges of the media, one cannot deny their role in promoting good governance. Fake news, fake news, fake news. The problem is that the government that is even doing the unthinkable. What punishment is to be meted to them? No punishment. The masses are the ones who will bear the brunt. The government will make mistakes. It is the masses that will suffer it. They will act with impunity. The masses will suffer it. They will manipulate. They will steal, because it is the government officials that steal billions of naira. Is it an ordinary person that will have access to the treasury of the listing of the country? No, it is the same politicians. The masses that will bear it. They will do something that is wrong. When people talk about it, they call it fake news. When you talk about fake news, definitely it has always been. So it is not, Nigeria is not an exception. In all the bad characters that we have in this country, we are not even talking about on how to deal with all those things. It is now fake news. Somebody who is looking at his fellow citizen dying, you don't care about that, and people come out to talk about it, you begin to say you don't have right to do this. There's no way. Fake news has always been in all those developed countries. You think people are not going about with fake news? And what I've always said, when you talk about fake news, it will not, it can't fly, it cannot go far. Within some hours you get to know, because somebody will say no, what you have said is not the right thing. Let there be awareness. Let's create awareness. Let them create awareness. If they are not even talking, Indume was talking about how Buhari has not been saying anything, how Buhari has been using his aid to talk. Why can't you come and talk? Why can't you come and say, right, let's hear from the horse's mouth? He will see that will not say anything. They will tell you that is his own style. See what is happening in Afghanistan. See what is happening all over the place. People are talking. People are saying. We are seeing presidents coming out to talk. But this one has become, I don't know whether one Ujuju Calabar. I don't know. He talks maybe once in 3 years. And when it comes to talk, he scatter everywhere. You can see that. You can see the level of Nigeria. When Buhari talks, you see, it shows the level of Nigeria. It shows our capacity. It shows what we've got. That is it. They will tell you, oh, they are insulting him. See what they are doing to Biden now because of the decision he take over Afghanistan issue. Everybody just talking left, right, and center. Pray, sleeping this, sleeping that. He did it. All this kind of a thing. Did anybody say, "Oh, you are insulting the president"? You are, but not to talk of what is even happening there. It's not even. It's not in. It can't. It's not even up to 1% of what we are experiencing here. And yet, I don't talk. Oh, you know the kind of environment we are. All those things. How do we move forward? Some people be talking. They will be afraid. They are telling us that doctors that are on strike, they are threatening them. No work, no pay. No work, no pay. You have to go back. They have promised them a lot of things, yet they cannot fulfill it. But the question is that the reason why are they going on strike? They are going on strike because their allowances are not up to what it ought to be, and government promised them a lot of things. They have not been able to fulfill all of those promises, and again, they are not even being paid their salaries. What is going to be done? Even when the court is telling them to go back, you are saying no work, no pay. So the one that they have worked and did not pay, what happens? The one they have worked and you did not pay, so what happens? I don't understand. This koro intimidation, I don't understand. Even from the government, you see that some people are oppressing other people. But when you talk of official oppression, let's put it that way, official oppression, I don't know where they call the kind of courts that say go back, just go back, just go back. To go back to fall with to go with empty stomach. Some of them went for Saudi Arabia recruitment. See what happened again. They know the shame. They don't even get shame. They don't get shame. They don't get shame. So fake news has always been. If they want to close the media, let them close the media. Have they not closed Twitter? Did they not ban Twitter? Let them close it now. Who is begging them? Under APC administration, Nigerians cannot speak their mind and go free. I'm telling you, Buhari, the Pharaoh president, must go down for the country to be delivered. Amen. Someone say amen there. Enough of talking. What is the way forward? The government at the center has abdicated its responsibilities of protecting life and properties. You and others like you speak with two sides of your mouth. I don't know. Then go and apologize to Nnamdi Kanu for saying it before time. It is obvious to even a baby that there is no longer freedom of speech, worship, and other fundamental human rights as ordered by this wicked, cruel, deaf and dumb government. With a clamp down here and there, Nigerians will still vote for them by 2023. I don't know why Nigerians can't distinguish between good and bad when it comes to voting.